last address to the UN. And she posted it to me, and then I shared it with you guys, those of you who may have wanted to see it. And, you know, I know that I've mentioned her before, and you're probably thinking, why is that such a big deal? I don't get it. Well, it is a big deal because what it does is it gives us a voice in the international community as metaphysicians, and it's no small thing. That is no small thing. We're like grown-up people now. Yay! Yeah. So it is a big deal, and we are very grateful for the work that she does with Helios to educate people and to change the world in a positive way. And based on that address that she made to the UN, for those of you who did not hear it, I wanted to address gratitude and the attitude of gratitude and why it's so important for us to be grateful and aware of the blessings that we have, the situations that we have in our life, and what happens when we're not. Well, what happens when we're not? We're not at peace. We're greedy. We want what the other guy has. We're never satisfied. We become sick or in a state of dis-ease. These situations are the primary problems in the world today. They're the things that make us do things to each other, say things to each other, act in a way that is not in the global interest of our race, the human race. It doesn't raise people up. Oh, you're a trip. It doesn't raise people up. It doesn't empower them, it empowers him. And it takes away from the opportunity of advancement and evolution that is available to us as human beings during our physical experience. So how do we go about changing that? We change that primarily by changing ourselves, oh boy. And that happens through a system of serious analysis and demonstration. It's not just analyzing. We all are grateful at some point for something, right? You're like, oh, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I come to church on Sunday. I'm grateful for the person in my life. I'm grateful for sustenance and covering. I'm grateful for all these things. But are we demonstrating that gratitude? Yes. Are we behaving in a way that shows that we have an attitude of gratitude? So are we being kind? Are our words kind? Are our observances kind? Are we looking for the good in situations so that we can be grateful for whatever exchange we have? Whether it's a good exchange or a bad exchange, or whether it's an exchange that maybe doesn't feel comfortable is a better way of saying that, right? So sometimes we have these situations where we talk to somebody and it's an uncomfortable situation. So what do we take away from that? Are we grateful for that? We're grateful for that because it helps us to grow. It helps us to understand, why am I uncomfortable? Are we grateful for change? Or do we live in a state of fear? Because if we're not grateful, then we're fearful, right? And fear, let's face it, it's the mind killer. It doesn't just kill our mind, it kills our emotions, it kills our heart. We're not able to express gratitude in a way that is appropriate for an awakened human being. So I'm asking you, as a group, I'm asking everyone that hears this message this morning to consider what we're grateful for. Really make a list in your mind and then sound it down into your heart. Because that's the seat of all motivation. That's the place that from here expresses and causes us to go and do and be an active participant in gratitude in our life. Eliminate fear. Examine those things that you're fearful about and ask yourself why. If you're afraid of change, what is it in change that makes you afraid? I guarantee you things are going to change. You're never going to stop them. It will happen whether you're bought in or not. So you might as well just give into it. But if every single one of us practiced this gratitude and extended ourselves in a gracious way to others, in gratitude, in kindness, in compassion, because those things just come out of gratitude. They grow out of gratitude. The world would be a vastly different place than it is today. And how do we change it? We change it by changing ourselves. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. And I know that each and every one of us in this room practices that. Encourage other people that you come in contact with to be grateful. It's a beautiful thing. And how many of us have had someone say to us, geez, I just can't stand it. My life is so miserable. Everything's going wrong. Whatever's going on. Situations happen. Things happen. My car broke down. I'm just a loser. No, you're not. You're just not in a state of gratitude. Open yourself up. Open yourself up to gratitude. Because I see you. I think you're awesome. I think you're terrific. So what? Your car broke down. Get another car. We'll fix that one. We know somebody.
Connections.
This is great. And we help each other, right? And then we're grateful for those opportunities to help each other and to be helped. So I'm leaving this message with you. It's short today. With all the love in my heart. Namaste.
Namaste.